Women don't need men.
Oh my god.
It is 2021.
Oh my god.
Let's keep it honest now. Women don't need men anymore.
So I decided to go diamond shopping in the Diamond District in New York to treat myself to something nice. And 4 out of the 5 vendors have asked me if I have my husband's permission to buy something. I will be buying this piece of jewelry with my own money, and I will be buying from the one female vendor who did not ask me if I needed permission to buy something.
I'll guarantee no one asked her that. She's literally comparing that to a child showing up to a video game store with his or her dad's credit card. Does she understand how idiotic of a question that would be to ask an adult?
Good morning, besties. Okay, I'm about to post a comment from my last video, and I think we all just need to see it. Here it is in all of its glory. Sir, like, I'm not talking to you. I don't want to engage with you. I just want all of my women's to see this. I think it's very important because, like, that's what they're actually thinking about us. Okay? Yeah. Like, every time you, like, give that guy, like, a second, third, fourth, fifth chance, and, like, again, I'm not coming for you because, like, hello, was in an abusive relationship for almost 4 years. That's what they think about us every single time. Every single time. They're not like, oh, how nice for giving me a second chance. That's what they think about us, okay? And we live in such a patriarchal society where, like, men are centered and they're seen as the prize and we're seen as the people who, like, need them. Literally, like, they just treat us shitty and we're still obsessed with them. And I don't want to say it's because it's what we allow, because, like, that's a little victim blaming, and also, like, the bar is in hell because, like, of their own doing. But, like, if this doesn't drum up support to, like, stop centering men, like, decentralize men, there's nothing more powerful than a woman who doesn't need male validation. Decentralize men.
The fact that you're asking women to stop catering to men proves that it's actually a thing. See, women who are numb to male validation are often those who weren't getting any to begin with. So saying that it means nothing to them is how they deal with being invisible to the men they want.
Men be on some real mind control shit when it comes to women. Y'all want women to think what y'all think about women. Instead of listening to women tell you about women, you want to tell women about women. I was on Instagram and I saw this post by Quote Oneself. And it was some guy translating the things that women say as if somehow we're monolithic. And one of the things that he said was that when women say that they don't need a man, it's because they can't keep one. And I was like, men really think this, right? And most of the women inside of his comment section were telling him, like, listen, these translations are incorrect. So I said to Quote Oneself, I said, listen, you know, when I say I don't need a man, I mean that shit with every fiber of my being. If a man is in my presence, it's because I desire him to be there, not because of some weird obligation or because I need him there like he's food, water, or air. And this man actually had the nerve to reply, oh no, you just haven't found a good man. Women are put on this planet for men. What type of misogynistic garbage is that? Why in the world would you be preaching that type of limitation to women? To tell a woman that her only existence for being on this planet has something to do with entertaining the whims of men is bullshit. Oh, y'all really want women to believe that we are not independently operated. I don't need man. What I might need is Jesus. Let's talk about Jesus for a moment, because I know this type of thought process comes from the Bible. I'm not Christian. I used to be a minister. I am Buddhist. Men are always talking about how we were created from their rib and we're here for them and all of this bull, right? But my thing is this. Have y'all heard of the Proverbs 31 woman? She was very independent. She had her own business. She was making her own money. A lot of the women in the Bible were doing their thing. Not all of them was pressed to find their Boaz. And most of y'all only listen to the Bible when it's convenient for you. Y'all will spit out scripture or something biblical when it supports your argument, when you're disagreeing with someone else. But when it's time to apply the rest of the 10 commandments that you should be listening to, most of y'all ain't even following that. The Bible was created for people in a different era, in a different time. And it does not apply to what's happening right now. Now, don't get it twisted. There are a lot of good things in the Bible that that you could apply to your life, but most of you pick and choose what that is only when it fits your narrative of the way you want to live or the way you want to tell somebody else to live.
There's a reason men don't take advice from women on how to get women, because they end up in the friend zone. A fish is not going to teach the fisherman how to catch it. But I agree with her on the Bible stuff, because I'm sick of religion myself. Living our lives by a manual someone made up ages ago. But who quotes the Bible like women? Who talks about what the responsibilities of men are when it's beneficial to them like women? A lot of them get to the age of losing their teeth, still waiting on that perfect husband their make-believe friend from heaven promised.
Jesus Christ.
First of all, good morning. Now shout out to my boy Barrett Paul because
Hey besties, welcome back to Why We Don't Need Straight Guys Part 13. We're going to switch it up a little bit today. I think it's really important to share this platform. So we're going to have my friend Glam Melanin take it from here. P.S. Please don't forget to follow her.
out this video and it just was like the mind-blowing moment of the year for me. I'm just going to reiterate it my own way over here, but I'll tag him. To the straight men, the red pill popping portion of TikTok, the black ones, the white ones, and everyone in between. Just a thought, just a question. I don't know if y'all considered yet. What y'all gonna do when the girls and the gays realize that we can get sperm from gay men and trans people and no longer have to procreate with y'all? Because it seems like our stock value as women drops tremendously, according to y'all, whenever we engage in any type of intimate relations with you. Which would mean that we don't have no good reason to, right? Y'all don't believe in the archaic construct of marriage because you're men and should be out there being able to freely be with whatever woman you choose to. At the same time, you have a problem with single mothers, which you're the ones out here making. You claim that we need you for sexual satisfaction when meanwhile straight women have the lowest percentage of climaxing with straight men sexually. So if it doesn't benefit us to do anything with you to get off, and it doesn't benefit us to do anything with you because you think our stock value drops when we do, and we decide to stop reproducing with y'all and start just making babies with the gays and just have open families, 2 moms, 2 dads, lovely household dynamics going on over here, and a well-loved child in the middle of it, why do y'all work so hard to convince us that we need to be with y'all? It's almost as if y'all already know all this and you're just deliberately trying to put out a bunch of propaganda in order to get into women's heads and convince us that we need to be with you when you know that we don't, and you know that you serve more harm than good, which would only translate into y'all. Y'all.
Do you know what would be hilarious to watch? It's women like her pretending to prefer the seat of a rainbow guy over the street dude that has tons of options. Which most women are attracted to, by the way, just for the masculine aspect of it. Put it in the comments below. How many of you guys wouldn't mind seeing women attempt to go against their nature? Same-sex breakups are already laughable because they're not supposed to happen. It really does prove that both genders can be a-holes.
TikTok, when I tell y'all I'm literally freaking, the prosecutor just called me, y'all, and they're both getting sentenced tomorrow. They're both taking pleas. For those y'all don't know, my ex-girlfriend killed my new girlfriend. Her and another girl did. My ex-girlfriend is getting life, like she's pleading out to life, but the is only pleading out to an F3, and that only holds up to 3 months in prison. I mean, not 3 months in prison, 36 months in prison. And then, y'all, this is the kicker. To top it off, most likely I'm not even gonna be able to say nothing at sentencing because her family don't want me to be able to say nothing. Like, excuse me? Like, what the went out here? But this shit has literally genuinely affected me so bad, and the only thing that I wanted was to be able to say something at court.
You're sick. You need help.
I thought they were out here living their best lives. Hit that like button, guys. Support what we do here. Thanks for watching, and as always, be well.